Yaho! Hi, Cooky Nation! It's been a long while, everybody! Hello, everyone! I have returned! Yeah! I have sort of returned from my indefinite hiatus. Hello, everyone! Hello! Hi, Cooky Nation! How are you guys all doing? I hope you guys are all doing good. Hello! Yeah, it's been a while. It's been over a month since I have been on my indefinite hiatus. So it has been a while. But yes! Hi everyone! Hello guys! How is everybody all doing? You guys all doing good? Alright. How is everybody all doing? How's everybody been? You guys all been doing good? Yeah. But yeah, how are you guys all doing today? How has everybody been doing? Hope you guys have all been doing amazing. I hope you guys have all been doing great. But yeah, I hope you guys are all okay. Hope you guys are all good and all alright. Alright. But yeah, how have you guys been? I hope you guys have been all doing well while I've been on my indefinite hiatus. Hi, Indigo. Thank you so much for your support. Hi. Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. Recently got the ref sheet for my upcoming redesign. Oh, congratulations. Hello, Cookie. Welcome back. Aw, yours are so sweet. Thank you, everyone. By the way, guys, Terrence is actually one of the streamers that's going to be participating in the upcoming charity stream that's going to be happening this weekend. So, in memory of my dog, Cooky Usagida, so as you guys know, the reason why I wanted to talk about the reason why I took an indefinite hiatus and why it took so long for me to come back. So, thank you all. First of all, thank you guys all so much for welcoming me back from my indefinite hiatus. Thank you, everyone. I'm so grateful for you guys' support. First of all, I want to thank you guys all so much because, oh my goodness, I've never really thought that we would ever reach the goal of 100 US dollars through the Best Friends Animal Society. Also, hi Raccoon. But yeah, I never really thought that we would ever reach the goal because when I actually set the charity goal up, I set the charity goal up of raising $100 to the Best Friends Animal Society, but I am really shocked that we actually surpassed the goal of 100 US dollars, and I am just so shocked. So, and especially, I think in less than a day or so, or less than a couple days, like, we reached the goal already. So, thank you all so much for, first of all, for all of your guys' donations to the Best Friends Animal Society. I really do appreciate it. Also, just as a friendly reminder, we are going to be hosting a charity stream this weekend. So, if you guys join my Discord server, I will type in the Discord commands. If you guys want to join, you guys can join in with the Discord command. We do have the Discord server that is open. So all of the participating streamers for this weekend all have the role that says official participating streamer. So if you guys see a streamer on the Discord server that has this role, please do give them the warmest of welcomes and, you know, thank them all so much for also helping me to raise money for a great cause, because this is a very important thing. You know, not just me, not just as Harley's fur mom, because, you know, I was Harley Usagida's human mom and I was his caregiver, but this was also very important for Harley too, because this was Harley's final wish before Harley passed away. So in a lot more ways than one, this was a very important thing that I wanted to do for a long while to pay in tribute to my dog. So please do thank the streamers and, you know, thank everybody so far for all of the contributions to the memorial. You know, After I revealed the news about my dog's passing, I was not expecting to have this much support. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was just as shocked as you guys were when I got the news of all the amount of support I've been receiving on social media. Not just on social media, but like all the support that I've been receiving, on Discord. And it's just, so, so grateful, you know, about talking about this, because I honestly, for me, I was not honestly expecting this at all. Like, I was not expecting all of the amount of support I've been receiving. So, thank you. But yeah, speaking of what this is, for those of you guys who are watching right now on the screen, I'm gonna showcase the QR codes if you guys want to donate to the Best Friends Animal Society, which I highly encourage people to spread the word, because this is something that I really want to do for Harley, to pay tribute and to make his wish come true as, Harley's fur mom, human mom. I want to, pay tribute and make his final wish come true by raising money for shelter animals. My dog, Harley, was very important to me as a member of the family. He wasn't just a family member to me. He was also, my best friend, and he was a member of my family. So he meant a lot to me growing up, especially as a young rabbit, So he meant a lot to me. And honestly, for me, I wasn't really expecting this much support, and expecting all of the well wishes and the condolence messages. Also, by the way, if you guys want to sign the condolence board, I still have the condolence board that is up. So if you guys want to sign it, the condolence board is still up. I do have it if you guys do want to sign it. So thank you all so much again, for all of the support. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. But yeah, I'm sorry that, my return has been a little bit slower than usual. There's been a lot going on in my family, and there's just a lot going on, in my family, and also a lot going on too, especially after, my dog's passing, because after my dog passed away, it was really, really difficult for me to come back to streaming. Like, I remember for a long while, it was hard for me to talk. Like, I got sick. I wasn't feeling well. I got sick. And then, not to mention, too, it was just hard for me to talk. It was just hard for me to talk because, Harley was very close to me. He was very, very close to me. And, we grew up together. But keep in mind, too, that Harley was, 15 years old. And he lived a very long life. And he was really well loved by me and his family members. So, I'm very grateful for all the support for Harley Usagida. So, to the Cooky Nation buddies and to the VTuber community, thank you so much for welcoming me back, and thank you so much for your support. I was not expecting this much support from you guys. Like, I was not expecting this at all. Like, I was not expecting any of this, to be honest. So, thank you, everybody. I am just so, so grateful for everybody. But yeah, I do want to talk to you guys about something that I have today, because this is something I've been wanting to talk to you guys about. But for those of you guys who are wondering about what this is over here on the on the Tiltify link, I am hosting a charity stream in honor and memory of my dog this weekend. So, unfortunately, on Friday, I do have some family members, some family related matters I do have to attend to. So, unfortunately, there has been some sad news happening, with my family as well. So, I do need to attend to some family matters this weekend. Not this weekend, but on Friday. But definitely this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I will definitely be right on Twitch and we'll be raising money for the Best Friends Animal Society. So for those of you guys, so let's talk a little bit about the Best Friends Animal Society because this is something that I really want to do. I wanted to do and Harley also wanted to do before his passing. This was Harley's final wish. And, Harley's final wish, it was to raise money for the Best Friends Animal Society, which is a non-profit organization. So I want to talk about this with you guys. So, all right. So let's talk about what the Best Friends Animal Society is all about. For those of you guys who are wondering. Also, thank you all so much for the welcome back messages. I am so grateful. I'm so grateful. So thank you all so much for the welcome back messages. I'm just so grateful for all of your guys' love and support. So thank you everybody. Thank you. Also, thank you to everybody so far for retweeting, spreading the word. It really means a lot to me that, a lot of people loved Harley just as much as I did. Because let me tell you guys, I absolutely loved Harley just as much as you guys do. Harley was not just an incredible dog, not just my best friend, but he was my companion. So I'm gonna actually showcase about the VTuber for Best Friends, which is the charity stream that I'm doing. So let me showcase the logo real quick and we'll talk about what the charity stream is all about. So we'll talk about what the Best Friends Animal Society is all about, what they do, because they do a lot of amazing things. And, I'm really, really excited to be able to raise money. Not only make Harley's wish come true, not just, for my dog, because this was Harley's final wish, is to raise money for shelter animals, but also to gather around with the entire VTuber community to make a difference. And I'm just really, really grateful that, we get to make this happen. So, alright. So let's talk about the next event which is coming up, which is happening this weekend. The VTubers for Best Friends, a charity event. And actually right now, if you guys want to donate to the Best Friends Animal Society, we do have a command where you guys can donate to the Best Friends Animal Society right now. So if you guys want to donate right now to the Best Friends Animal Society, you can use the command VTuber Best Friends right over here. So yeah, if you guys want to donate to the Best Friends Animal Society, you guys are more than welcome to. Like I said, this is completely optional, but spreading the word about it really does mean a lot. So yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I want to say thank you to everyone for all the messages and all the support. I'm just really grateful for every single one of your guys' support. So thank you everybody for all the support, and thank you guys all so much for all the condolence messages, all the support too. I'm just really grateful. You know, there has been a lot of sad news going on in my family. I got another piece of sad news happening in my family recently too. So, you know, unfortunately, you know, me coming back to streaming will take just a little while longer. So I'm so sorry that I won't be able to stream on a weekly schedule, at least until September, October. So, but yeah, I do hope to come back to a weekly schedule stream, which is going to be coming up. Hopefully around September, October. So, let's talk about this. The VTuber best friends. And let's talk about what we are going to be raising money for. Alright. So, for those of you guys who are wondering about what the Best Friends Animal Society is, so let's talk about the organization. So I'm gonna type it in the text. So, all right. But yes, let's talk about this organization because we are raising money right now for the Best Friends Animal Society in honor of my dog. So, let's talk about that. Right. So, the Best Friends Animal Society wait, hold on. So, Best Friends Animal Society. Okay. Alright. So, for those of you guys who are wondering what the Best Friends Animal Society is, so, the organization that the VTubers are raising and I are raising money for is called the Best Friends Animal Society. This is a non-profit organization that helps shelter animals find forever homes. So, there's a lot of reasons as to why I really wanted to, you know, Harley and I really wanted to raise money for, you know, the Best Friends Animal Society. It's not just because, you know, this was Harley's last wish, but it's also because, you know, there are so many dogs and so many pets in this country who are looking for their forever homes, and you know, they're looking for a place to call their forever homes and find their forever best friends, you know, just like how, you know, what Harley taught me, you know, about being Harley's best friend. You know, I want to help other dogs and cats find their best friends, just like how me and Harley found each other as best friends. And so, by the way, for those of you guys who are wondering what Harley looks like, I do have a picture of Harley. So, hold on. Let me show you guys about my dog, Harley. So, thank you everybody for all the support. I really appreciate it. But yes, I want to show you guys a picture of my dog because this was my dog. So, let me show you guys my dog. But yeah, this was my dog, by the way. For those of you guys who are wondering who Harley Usagida was, this was Harley Usagida right here. And he was an amazing best friend and just a really amazing companion. You know, he gave me a lot of love and gave me a lot of support, and I'm just, you know, very happy that, you know, I got to be Harley's fur mom, especially, you know, during this time. You know, I'm very, very, you know, happy that, you know, I got to be Harley's fur mom, and, you know, I gave Harley a nice, loving home, and, you know, he was really well loved, and I'm just really happy, you know, that Harley got a loving home You know, I miss my dog. I miss Harley a lot. You know, it is very sad that, you know, Harley Usagida. And I remember you guys would hear, like, you know, the dog noises, and that was Harley. So if you guys were wondering about who was making those noises on my stream, yeah, that was my doggo. That was him. And he was, you know, he was an amazing companion. You know, he was just an amazing fur companion who just, yeah, he was an amazing companion. He really, really, really was. And if I could describe, you know, how I feel, I'm very happy and very glad that I got to raise Harley. And I'm very happy that I got to be Harley Usagida's fur mom, and that he had a very loving home and a very loving family, you know. Very, very loving family. And, you know, I'm just very happy that Harley was loved. But at the same time, you know, there are a lot of dogs out there in this world and a lot of pets in this world who don't get to have the same experience that Harley got. So what Harley and I talked about before Harley passed away was we wanted to do a charity stream not only to honor Harley's wishes, but most of all, we want to raise as much money as possible so that we can find more homes. And that's what the Best Friends Animal Society does. So the Best Friends Animal Society is a US-based nonprofit organization which help pets look for a home. So they help with shelter pets, they help them look for homes, they help pets look for homes. And you know, the things that they do for the Best Friends Animal Society, you know, what the Best Friends Animal Society does for, you know, the dogs and the cats and the pets in the shelters, you know, it's a really, really amazing thing, you know, because their mission is to save all of the pets and to make sure that every single shelter and every single pet has a place to go to. And that's what we're working on. And that's not just me, but that's also a lot of, you know, what you guys share, Cooky Nation, and what I share, and what my family also shares too, you know? So that is why, you know, I decided to start the charity stream, because I do believe it is very, very important that, you know, best friends, you know, pets, you know, make our lives whole. They make our lives complete. You know, at least in my case, you know, Harley made me really happy, and he gave me love. He gave me a best friend. He gave me a lot of hope. And you know, I want to return the love and the best friend that he did for me back to the shelter animals. So that is why, you know, I want to do this. And that's why I'm working on raising as much money as possible for the Best Friends Animal Society. So do note, and I do want to make this really clear, donations and memorial contributions are optional. If you guys do want to contribute to the memorial, which I do have some stuff for the memorial. Thank you all so much so far for donating to the memorial so far for Harley. It really, really does mean a lot. So thank you guys all so much. I really do appreciate it. I also have a phone too if you guys want to help set up Harley's memorial. Most of Harley Usagida's memorial so far has been completed. So thank you all so much for all of the support. I really do appreciate it. It really does mean a lot. So thank you everybody for all the support. Thank you guys. You know, I'm just really grateful for all the support. I was not expecting this much support. I was not expecting this at all. So to see the entire VTuber community saying their condolences, coming together, spreading the word about what the Best Friends Animal Society is doing. I was not expecting this at all. I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting this at all. Neither me nor my family was expecting it. I remember I was talking to my family when they found out I was raising money for the Best Friends Animal Society, and they were shocked too at like how much money was raised, to take care of the dogs and the cats in the shelters and the pets in the shelters. I was not expecting this at all. My family and I were not expecting, people to be spreading the word about the Best Friends Animal Society as well as the VTuber for Best Friends event. But, I'm just very, very happy to have had this much support. And, I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for giving me and my family all the love and support. We are forever grateful for the love and support, that you have given us. You've given me and my family a lot of support, and you have given my dog, Cooky Usagida, and Cooky Nation, you guys also gave my dog the best 15 years of my dog's life. You guys also gave Harley the best life that he could ever ask for. 15 years is a wonderful life, an incredibly long, wonderful life for a dog. So, thank you guys all so much again. So, with that being said about the Best Friends Animal Society, if you guys want to learn more about the Best Friends Animal Society and what they do, you guys can go visit the website, bestfriends.org. So, I will type it in the chat. So, if you guys would like to see what the Best Friends Animal Society is doing, please do feel free to visit their website. That is bestfriends.org. Again, that is BEST friends.org. They do a lot of amazing stuff for the animals and the shelters. They do a lot of great things. They work with shelters across the country to give these pets a second chance and a second home. And they do a lot of amazing stuff. They really, really do a lot of amazing things. And the things they do for the shelters, the things they do for the animals, it's just an incredible, wonderful thing that they do. So with that being said, everybody, I do want to announce the participating streamers who have been confirmed to be participating. So we actually have two of the streamers that actually earlier, shout out to Trash Raccoon. Raccoon, thank you so much. And Terrence, who was actually on YouTube earlier. So Terrence and Raccoon are actually participating streamers. They are going to be participating alongside with me in raising money for the Best Friends Animal Society, which is going to be happening this weekend. So we have a lot of streamers who are coming together to raise money for, charity, to raise money for the Best Friends Animal Society. So we have two of the streamers actually that are here in the chat, that were here on the chat earlier. And thank you so much for the subscription on YouTube. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I am just very, very grateful for all of you guys' love and support. So thank you so much again. And I'm sorry that it's gonna take a long while for me to come back, the streaming. I still have a lot going on, not just with me, but also, with my own family as well. So, when it comes to the scheduled streams, please do wait just a little bit longer. It's gonna take a while for me to, come back 100% in terms of scheduled streams. But I wanted to do, this live stream, to talk about the Best Friends Animal Society, what they do, because a lot of the things that the Best Friends Animal Society does, they do a lot of amazing things for the animals. You know, not just the animals in the shelters, but they do a lot to raise awareness about shelter animals. You know. But yeah, if you can't donate, no worries. You know, just spreading the Tiltify link around means a lot to me. You know, so spreading this around with your communities, which I highly encourage you guys to do if you guys can. Please do feel free to spread the Tiltify link around with your communities, especially if if you're a streamer. I do highly encourage you guys to spread the Tiltify link around because I want to raise as much money as possible for the shelter animals. Also, fun fact too, actually, in the Usagida family, 2 of the family dogs are actually shelter animals too. Were originally shelter animals too. So this is very personal for me as well because my the Usagida family, we have 2 shelter animals. So we have a shelter dog that my family adopted about 8 years ago, and then we have another shelter dog that my family also adopted a year ago. So for me, this is personal, and this is something that means a lot to me. Not just as a family matter, but it means a lot to me and Harley. But most of all, it also means a lot to my family too, because my family is a dog family. We have a lot of dogs, and we do love our dogs. We love our dogs very, very much. So, how can you tell whether it's an official streamer? So, I want you to look for these 2 tags, and I'm going to type it in the chat. So, if you see a streamer that uses these 2 tags, that indicates that they are an official streamer. Oh, Subway! Thank you so much for the $10 donation! Thank you, Subway! Thank you so much, Subway, for the $10 donation to the Best with Animal Society. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. I can't believe we're almost at $200 already for the Best Friends Animal Society. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Harley meant a lot to me, and he was just an amazing poodle, and I'm very, very lucky that I got to be Harley's fur mom in this timeline. I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me at all, because I am incredibly lucky that I've had so much support in this timeline. I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me at all, because I have a wonderful community. Jen, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jen. Thank you so much. I appreciate you stopping by. Again, thank you all so much for, stopping by my YouTube and my Twitch too. And thank you all so much for the donations. And thank you all so much for spreading the word with your communities. I really appreciate it. Alright, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Sorry about that. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to go to the restroom. Oh, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it, Jenna. No worries. You know, your support means a lot. You know, you guys stopping by just means a lot to me. So thank you so much for stopping on by. I really appreciate it. It really does mean a lot. So, you know, you guys stopping by and you guys saying hello just means a lot to me. So thank you all. Also, thank you guys. I have saw a lot of VTubers, like, especially in my announcement, like, when I announced it, I was not expecting it to literally go viral. And, like, people, like, giving their condolence messages, writing messages on the condolence board. Like, my family and I, we were not expecting this. I wasn't expecting this. You know, I was not expecting this at all. Like, everyone has been so kind and, you know, so supportive, and, you know, I wasn't even expecting any of this at all. Welcome back. Thank you so much. Actually, it's not technically welcome back just yet because I'm still slowly coming back to streaming. So I'm slowly coming back, so it's not really a welcome back. You know, personally on my end. So it's still not a welcome back just yet. It's still not a welcome back just yet. It's still not a welcome back just yet. But I'm slowly getting back. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the redeem. I appreciate it. Thank you for the head pad. Hi, Painty. Thank you for the head pad. Thank you for the head pad. I appreciate it. You'll come back when you're ready. Ah, thank you so much. I really want to come back to weekly streaming, but, like, here's the thing. Because I'm going through quite a lot, you know, I just got another piece of sad news recently, you know, with my family as well. Another piece of sad news going on, and, you know, keep in mind too that, you know, the loss of Cooky Usagida was very unexpected for me, and it's been a lot for me, you know. So I am slowly coming back, but not yet to weekly streaming. So for now, it's just gonna be guerrilla, yeah. Definitely, when I am ready and when, you know, when I'm ready, definitely, I would love to come back doing weekly streams again. You know, I really miss streaming. I really miss being a VTuber. I miss creating content for you guys. You know, that's the one thing that I really miss, you know, just hanging out with you guys. I really miss it. I miss it a lot. And, you know, all the support you guys have been giving me, you know, by spreading this around, it's like, I wasn't even expecting it. And neither was my family either. Like, I wasn't expecting it. My family wasn't expecting it. It's just like, you know, I wasn't expecting this at all. Neither me nor my family was expecting that we would have this much support after I revealed that, you know, my apricot poodle passed. Yeah. But yes, definitely, I would love to come back once I'm ready to go back to weekly schedules and weekly content. You know, I would absolutely love to come back. There's a lot of things that I miss doing. Like, I really want to do a collab with Nick Nitro. I really want to, you know. And speaking of the concert too, I'm still gonna be at Corey Ojo's concert. Don't worry. So I am gonna confirm this. I know a lot of you guys are saying, even though Cooky, you've been on indefinite hiatus and you're slowly coming back from your indefinite hiatus, you know, what's gonna happen with all the projects you've been working on before your indefinite hiatus? So I can confirm to you guys that the projects will be continuing on as usual. I will still be making an appearance in The Calling. I'm still gonna be making my voice acting debut in The Calling. I'm still gonna be participating in Corey Ojo's concert, because those were recorded, those were done before Harley's passing, before my indefinite hiatus. So stuff like my voice acting in The Calling, Corey Ojo's concerts, those were all done before the indefinite hiatus. So I can confirm to you guys that anything that was done before my indefinite hiatus was announced, those will continue on as normal. So if you guys play the calling, for example, which you guys definitely should check out when the time does get released, you know, Barry Candy's been working really hard on the calling, and it looks really promising so far. And you know, I'm just very, very, you know, very much looking forward to showcasing my voice acting in the calling. So, you know, I'm just very much looking forward to it. As for any of the things that I'm also looking forward to once I come back, I have been talking to Ron and Octo a lot more during my indefinite hiatus. So I've been reaching out to Octo and Ron, and they've been helping me out quite a lot behind the scenes. So I think you by the way, Octo, for the thumbnail logo too. So Octo was actually the one who worked on the thumbnail logo. So thank you again to Octo for all the hard work. I appreciate it. So I will put this in the chat, but thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. But yes, please go check out Octo. Thank you so much again, Octo, for all the hard work you did on the thumbnail logo. Octo's been working really hard with, you know, not just with my channel, but with Ron's channel as well. You know, so I'm really, really grateful for all the support I've been receiving while, you know, my indefinite hiatus has been going on. So thank you, everybody. I am so grateful. I'm so grateful. Thank you. But yeah, thank you, Octo. I appreciate all the hard work you've done. So thank you so much for all the hard work. It really does mean a lot. Yeah, thank you. So thank you, everybody. I am really grateful. So thank you, everyone. I'm just really grateful. And thank you so much again, Octo, for all the hard work you've been putting into with the thumbnail logo as well. So you guys can see on my thumbnail, Giga Chad. Yeah, Octo is a Giga Chad. Octo's been helping out Ron Swex's channel, and then he's also been helping out with my channel too. So I've been learning a lot from Ron and Octo. So definitely thank you so much to Octo, and also thank you, Jalen, as well. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm just really grateful for all the support I've been receiving from you guys, and not just, you know, from my community, because I was not expecting. But you guys are also great too, Cooky Nation, because, you know, I was not, to be honest, expecting to have this much support. Especially, you know, when it comes to the announcement, it was a very difficult announcement to make. Like, talking about losing my dog, it was a very hard announcement. The community is too sweet. Yeah, Cooky Nation is amazing. Cooky Nation is really, really nice, and you know, the VTuber community has been really amazing to me and Harley, and you know, we're just so grateful. You know, I'm just really grateful, and I'm sure you guys also gave Harley a home away from home, and he's really grateful up there too on the Rainbow Bridge. You know, he is really grateful. He is very, very, very grateful up there. And you know what? I'm just really glad that, you know, you guys love Harley just as much as I do, because, you know, I do love my apricot poodle. I do love my poodle. My poodle was the bestest friend I could ever get. He was my best friend, and not just my best friend, he was also... Oh, thank you so much for becoming a member of the Cooky Nation. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jen. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. You guys have been so kind. You guys have been so supportive. So thank you guys all so much. I really appreciate it. No, Harley and I, we weren't expecting it. My family wasn't expecting it. And I can't even believe that we're almost going to reach $200 actually for the Best Friends Animal Society. I don't know how I'm going to be able to tell Mama Usagida the news. You know, how I'm going to be able to tell Mama Usagida this because... Oh my goodness! Thank you so much for the $1 donation! Oh my goodness, already? Thank you! Thank you so much for the $1 donation to the Best Friends Animal Society. You guys are so kind. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everybody. You guys are so sweet. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys all so much. You guys are so kind and so sweet. You know, Harley would have been very happy to see that a lot of people loved him just as much. Yeah. He would have been a very happy dog. But I want you guys to also stay tuned because this is not all we got. We have a charity stream coming up this weekend. We do. And we have a lot of participating streamers that are going to be participating. 2 of the streamers that you guys just saw in the chat are participating. We have Neo that's going to be participating. Candy has been confirmed, interested in participating. We have Lay that's going to be participating. We have a lot of awesome people that are going to be participating in this wonderful event, you know, to really, really help, you know. No, you're sweeter? No, you. No, you. No, you. No, you. But yeah, you know, I'm just so grateful, guys. You know, Harley would have been a very happy dog knowing that he was so loved here. You know, he is very, very grateful. And, you know, he is so, so grateful. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, guys. But yeah, the Best Friends Animal Society does a lot of amazing things. So, I highly recommend you guys go check out bestfriends.org. Again, the organization's name is Best Friends Animal Society. That's bestfriends.org. Make sure you guys, you know, feel free to go check it out. They do a lot of wonderful things for the animals. They do a lot of amazing things for the shelter animals. They give shelter animals a lot of loving homes. And, you know, they do a lot of amazing things. You know, Harley was my best friend. He was there for me through thick and thin. Just like how, you know, just like how you know, our pets are. Also, just as an FYI, all the proceeds from Tiltify will be 100% going to the Best Friends Animal Society. So when you guys donate to the Best Friends Animal Society, all of the proceeds goes directly towards the Best Friends Animal Society. So 100% of the Tiltify proceeds. 100% of the proceeds goes to the Best Friends Animal Society. 100%, 100%. Yeah. And if you guys are not able to donate, you know, that is completely okay. You know, just sharing the link with your guys' communities also means a lot to me as well. So, if you guys want to share this link with your community, if you are a VTuber, those of you guys who are in the VTubing scene, those of you guys who also are streamers or content creators who want to share the link with their communities, I will post the link in the chat so you guys can donate or spread this around to your communities. You know, I am just so grateful for you guys. I'm really grateful for all the love and the support that Harley and I have been getting, and my family has been getting. So thank you, everybody. We are just so and forever grateful. We're so grateful for you guys. So thank you so much, everyone. We are so grateful for you all, guys. But yes, the Best Pets Animal Society charity stream is happening this weekend. We have a lot of participating streamers that are going to be participating. So if you guys go to my Discord server, make sure you look for the role VTuber Best Friends Official Creator. Do look for the role of the VTuber Best Friends Official Creator. And yeah, that's how you can find all the participating streamers. Also, don't forget to look for the VTuber Best Friends and save them all for the Twitch tags. That's how you can tell who is participating in the stream. Yeah. But yeah. If you guys have any questions or any concerns about the Best Pets Animal Society or what we're going to be doing this weekend to raise money for charity, if you guys have any questions, any concerns, or any thoughts about what the Best Pets Animal Society does, what the charity organization is all about, because it is a lot. It is a lot. And, it is a lot going on. There is a lot going on. And, there's a lot going on in my family. There's a lot going on, in the VTubing scene. Especially because someone I do know in the VTubing scene is going to be graduating. They're going to be graduating. Let me see. Is it September? Hold on. Oh, yeah. I do know somebody who's going to be graduating in... Let me see. When is it? Hold on. Yeah, September 26th. September 26th. So, those of you guys who are wondering what organization they're graduating from, they're graduating from Globy. So, that's the organization. So, please do wish all the Globy talents, the graduating Globy talents, all the best in their future endeavors. Please give love to all of them. I wish them all the best. They have been very sweet and very kind people at Globy. So, please wish the Globy talents all the best in their future endeavors. They have been nothing but sweet and kind and amazing, and they deserve nothing but the world. And, they deserve nothing but all the best, all the love, all the support. So, yeah. Please do wish all the Globy talents all the best. Yeah. I do want to talk about just a little brief moment about the Globy graduations, because one of the VTubers who's graduating from Globy is someone who I know, which is Vance. And Vance and all of the Globy talents have been kind, they've been sweet, they've been amazing people. And they're so kind and so sweet, and, they deserve nothing but the best, and they deserve the entire world. And, I wish them all of the best in their future endeavors, Yeah. So, I do want to say, please do wish the Globy talents, the graduating Globee talents all the best in their future endeavors. You know, as for the remaining talents of Globee, you know, please give them your love and support as well. They are amazing people. They're very, very kind, and you know, they deserve all the love and support. So if you guys can also give your support to the Globee talents right now, both the graduating ones and the remaining ones that are at Globee right now on their Brave Groups Globee, it would really, really mean a lot. You guys can also give your support to the graduating talents of Globee and then the remaining ones too. Because they're amazing people. They're incredibly sweet people and deserve nothing but the best and all the love and support. So please do wish them all the best. But yeah. And thank you so much for the boop. Thank you so much, Stephanie. I appreciate it. Thank you. Also, Miko, thank you. Kiba, thank you. Almighty, thank you. Oh my goodness. You guys have given me so much love. And HG. Oh my goodness. All of the donations, the throne. Thank you all so much for all the donations and the support, everyone. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So, yeah. The one thing I can definitely say with all the things that I was talking about with Ron and Octo was about upgrading my equipment. So I'm looking at hopefully eventually upgrading my microphone and my GPU. So what microphones have I been looking into? I have been looking actually into upgrading my microphone. So by the way, for those of you guys who are wondering about anything I've been talking about with Ron and Octo while I've been on my indefinite hiatus, I've actually been looking into upgrading my microphone. Right now I'm currently using a Malno, but eventually I'm gonna be looking into upgrading my microphone. Yeah, on my end. So I've been looking into upgrading my microphone. I've been looking into eventually upgrading my GPU as well. But the main thing too that I've been looking into is mostly upgrading like my audio system. So like for example, getting an audio mixer, and then also getting an audio mixer, and then a new microphone to upgrade to eventually. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I have been talking about while I've been on my indefinite hiatus, is looking into upgrading some of my equipment. So, yeah. There's gonna be some changes for now that are going on. So, definitely do expect that. Yeah. But yeah. By the way, do you guys have any other questions or any concerns? Any questions, any concerns about what the Best Friends Animal Society does, what the organization does, and, you know, ways that you guys can spread the word about the Best Friends Animal Society? Any questions that you guys have about what the Best Friends Animal Society is? But yeah. If you guys want to support the Best Friends Animal Society, it's going to be happening this weekend. So, I'm going to post this. But yeah. But yeah, I will show you guys the announcement. As well with the Best Friends Animal Society. So if you guys have any other questions that you guys have, show you guys the announcement I'm gonna post up on social media. It's gonna be happening this weekend, so if you guys would like to participate, feel free to do so. But yeah, I want to showcase this announcement real quick. You can donate right now, but we're gonna be having the charity stream happening this weekend, so we're gonna be raising as much money as possible in honor of the shelter animals, you know, and in honor of Harley to make Harley's final wish come true. So if you guys want to stop on by this weekend and support me and all the streamers that are gonna be involved in this project, feel free to stop on by and feel free to stop on by and check out the Best Friends Animal Society. But yeah, we have a lot of participating streamers. We're very, very excited about this weekend, and I'm just, you know, I'm just really grateful. You guys have been so kind and so sweet, and you guys have given me and Harley so much love. So thank you so much for all the love and support you've been giving us, and thank you again for, you know, giving me and my family all the love and support. You know, we are forever grateful. I am forever grateful. Harley is forever grateful too. You know? And I'm sure he is very, very happy on the Rainbow Bridge and very proud that he has a lot of people who love him just as much as I do. You know, he was an amazing animal, an amazing apricot miniature poodle. So thank you all so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. And thank you all so much again. You know, Harley and I are forever grateful. I am forever grateful. And, you know, you in the VTubing scene and you Cooky Nation bunnies, you guys also are amazing too. So, you know, don't ever forget that. Yeah. I'm not coming back to streaming 100% just yet. We still have one more. We still have the charity stream that's happening this weekend. So please do look forward to it. Do check out all the participating streamers. In fact, right after this, we're actually going to be raiding into a participating streamer who's actually going to be participating in the charity event this weekend. So we're actually going to be raiding into it. But do you guys have any other questions or any concerns? Any questions, any concerns that you guys have, or anything that you guys want to talk about or reach out about before we go on with the raid on Twitch for today? But yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys this weekend. And, you know, I want to say from the bottom of my heart to the VTubing scene, to the Cooky Nation bunny community, mahalo nui loa. Thank you for all of the love and support. You guys are an incredible community, and I am forever grateful for you guys. So thank you so much for spreading the word. Thank you so much for spreading the link around. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for contributing to the memorial, and thank you so much for contributing to my throne for Harley's memorial. You know, words can never describe how Harley and I are just so forever grateful for you guys. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. You know, we love you all. I am so grateful, and we love you all. We love you guys all so much. But yes, with that being said, thank you so much to everybody, and thank you for welcoming me back. You know, we love you all. You know, we love you guys all so much, and you guys are an incredible and amazing community, and we love you all. We love you guys all so much. So thank you for all of the support. just as a friendly reminder, if you guys want to check out my additional links to support me on social media or even on my Discord server, you guys are more than welcome to join in right over here on the Bacons. That's where all of my links are. But yes, I hope to see you guys this weekend for the Best Friends, the VTuber for Best Friends charity event. Thank you again all so much for welcoming me back. Thank you for all the donations, and thank you for spreading the word. Thank you for spreading the word. You know, thank you for spreading the word. You know, I am forever grateful, and you know, we love you all. We love you all so much, and we are just so forever grateful for you guys. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. From the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of Harley's heart, and from the bottom of my family's heart. Mahalo nui loa. Thank you for everything that you guys have done for me so far. You know, words cannot describe how thankful me and Harley are to see an incredible community, you know, coming together to celebrate Harley's life, but most of all, not just to celebrate my dog's life and all the amazing things that he's accomplished. The dog accomplished a lot. Harley was an amazing animal who accomplished so much in his life. But most of all, you know, thank you especially for supporting me and Harley. But most importantly, the number one most important thing, thank you for supporting Harley. And thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting an amazing dog like Harley. You know, Harley will be deeply missed. And, you know, thank you for giving Harley a home away from home. He was just an amazing, incredible animal and just an amazing dog. And I'm just so forever grateful that I got to be Harley's mom. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everybody. I am so grateful. I really, really am. But yeah, any last questions or any last things you guys want to talk about before we end our stream for today as we get ready to set up for the charity stream this weekend? Anything you guys want to talk about? Like, how have you guys been doing? How you guys been? I hope you guys have all been doing good. How have you guys been? How have you guys been? I hope you guys have all been doing good. So, yeah. Thank you, everybody. Thank you all again for your guys' love and support and your welcome back messages. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. So yeah, with that being said, everybody, please look forward to this weekend because we have a lot of streamers that are coming together to raise money for the Best Friends Animal Society. And we're going to be playing games and, you know, just spending time together as the VTubing community while raising money for shelter animals and to honor one last wish for Harley. So if you guys want to stop on by and support all the streamers, all the content creators, including me, that's going to be raising money for the Best Friends Animal Society, it would really mean a lot to me and Harley. And it would really mean a lot to me and Harley. So, thank you again. And I am so grateful for you guys. Thank you, everybody. But yeah. And I can't even believe we're almost at $200 too. So thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. But yeah. With that being said, that is going to be pretty much it for today. Today's stream, we're just going to be talking about the VTuber for Best Friends Animal Society. If you have any other additional questions or concerns about what's going to be happening for this weekend, please do feel free to join my Discord server. We have the Q&A if you guys would like to check it on out. Additionally, please do support everybody, all the participants for this weekend. I have a lot of participating streamers, so please do feel free to support all of the participating streamers who are participating in this amazing charity stream. You know, I look forward to raising money for the Best Friends Animal Society with all of you guys. So thank you all so much. And, you know, Harley and I are forever grateful. We love you all. So with that being said, I'm going to go stretch and hydrate, and then we're going to get ready to raid. Alright. Well, that's going to be pretty much it for today. I'm going to be heading on off. But please do stay tuned. I'm going to be updating the announcement really soon with all the participating streamers. Thank you all so much. We're going to go raid Dovey, who's going to be participating this weekend as well. So do go check them out. They are super, super nice. Thank you so much, everybody, for all of your love and support and your welcome back messages and the donations. You know, my heart is broken, but my heart is also really full. So, you know, thank you so much again. So, yeah, I hope to see you guys all this weekend for the charity event. Utsu Cookie, thank you everybody, and I'll see you guys on Saturday. Bye bye.